Hi, welcome to AFTV. We've just drawn 2-2 to Liverpool here at the Emirates. After that performance, what's the thing that you're feeling right now?
I mean, look, I can't lie, I'm disappointed. I think we had enough today to go and win that game. Before the game, I'd definitely have taken a draw because a loss would have been so catastrophic. We would have found ourselves 7 points off Liverpool. But as it is, we're still in a decent position, only 4 points. That's definitely a gap we can close. You've still got to go to Anfield. So I think a draw would have been a decent result before the game. But
Okay, so you would have taken a draw, but you're disappointed with a draw.
yeah, I would have taken a draw before the game, but given how the game played out, where I think we were in a good position, we could have won in a position of supremacy, to come out of it with a draw just feels like, a little bit raw.
With all those injuries as well, you think coming out of it?
I think our starting lineup was actually quite strong. Gabriel, Ben White, a couple of seasons ago, they were the starting centre-back partnership. So they've got a partnership together. They look good. I thought Partey, he's played at right-back before. Timber's starting. So actually, it's quite a strong lineup. Yeah. And I think you could see that in the first half. It was a very dominant performance in that first half. We had Liverpool absolutely on the ropes. Yeah. The problem is in the second half, when we started losing those players, when we started getting those injuries within the game. But it just feels a bit raw because I think we're in such a good position at half-time. 2-1 up, absolutely dominant. And let's be honest, it's decisions from the referee that go against us. And it's not just the goal that he disallowed. It's in the first half, Martinelli cleaned out inside the box by Konate, no penalty given. Second half, Trossard on the break, kicked in the face, foul but no card. I mean, what is that on about? There's a third goal, right? Clearly no foul from Kivior, clearly no foul from Havertz. But even if that might be the case, you don't blow your whistle before the ball goes into the back of the net because you need to let VAR go and check it. Poor refereeing.
Would you have said it was a foul on Trent when Havertz shoulder barged him into the goal as he scored?
No, it's not a foul. Havertz jumps higher. Havertz is stronger. It's perfectly valid, and he blows the whistle before because he's incompetent. And then even right at the end, right to the very last minute, we get a corner, and the linesman doesn't give it. All the fans in the North Bank could see that was a corner, and he doesn't give it. It's poor decisions. That's 4 terrible decisions that went against us in that game. Terrible refereeing, and it's Anthony Taylor again. Last season, he got relegated to the Championship because of a poor refereeing performance in that Wolves-Newcastle game. Then he makes a mistake in the Championship, and then he's back up in the Prem. I mean, what is that on? There's no meritocracy with the way our referees are treated in this country. They referee poor games, but the next week they're back in the Prem, refereeing the same teams, making the same mistakes. There's got to be some accountability, right? Put him in Sunday League, okay? Strip him of his professional refereeing status because it's happening again and again and again, and it's happening against Arsenal. It's not, why is it always us every single week? We seem to be coming out of it worse out of all the teams. It's poor. It's
Finally, then, is it a conspiracy on Arsenal, or is it just terrible refereeing across the board?
Look, I mean, I don't think there is a conspiracy because, you've got all these different referees. They probably support different teams, right? There's not going to be some united conspiracy against Arsenal, but it's incompetence. It's incompetence. And I just think by chance over the last season or two, it seems to have happened against us more than the other teams. And that's the way it is. Other Wolves also have it, right? They've got referees every single time. It seems to be Wolves that are hard done by when referees make mistakes. But, I'm fed up with it. I'm sorry, it's incompetent, and I'm not going to take it because I think we could have won that game today if refereeing decisions had been a bit more balanced, a few more gone in our way.
I actually think you're spot on. Thank you very much. Relegate Anthony Taylor to Sunday League.